Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. The Bluffton High School Z Club recently held an event called In Their Shoes. And joining us now, advisor of the Z Club, Laura Perkey, explains the purpose and benefits from the program. Laura, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, what is In Their Shoes?
So, In Their Shoes is a program that is trying to prevent teen dating violence. So like if you look at South Carolina ranks pretty high in the nation for domestic violence.
Right.
So one of the ways we can prevent that is to do early education with teenagers. This is actually Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. So it's a perfect time to do it. There's also Valentine's Day. So people are already thinking about relationships. So the idea is to help them become aware of different formats of abuse that can occur in a relationship. You know, some people, when they hear of abuse, think of physical violence, maybe bruises, but the program kind of expands and opens their eyes to the fact that there's emotional abuse and other formats. So In Their Shoes training, what they do is they give students a card, and it is about a person, and they read about the person. And they're in a group, and they get to kind of see what's going on in that person's life. And then based on what's happening in the story, they make choices. So they can choose choice 1 or choice 2, and it sends them to another station. And at that station, they hear more about what is happening in that person's life, in their relationships, and they make a choice again. And it keeps moving them through what's happening in a real world scenario of someone who's going through relationship abuse. And I liked it because it was very realistic. At the end of In Their Shoes training, they talked about the fact that all these people's stories weren't really stories, they were based on true events from someone's life. And I think that really hit home with the students to know that this was real, this happens.
Certainly, I bet it did.
Yeah.
I bet it did. So, so basically Bluffton High Z Club and CODA collaborated to host this event. How was the success of that collaboration?
It's actually been very positive. They've done this training at Hilton Head High School, Bluffton High School, and at the end of the training, the students fill out an evaluation tool, and the evaluation tool has a box where they can click if they would like more information or help. And the last time I had talked to them, they said that there was over 50 girls or it's boys that offered, you know, to get some help, which is really positive. So I mean, definitely.
Just the, I guess, just the acknowledgement and admittal must be a huge plus.
Oh, absolutely.
And so you're personally involved in this cause.
Well, I do Bluffton Z Club, which is like the high school version of Zonta. Zonta is an international women organization that's trying to protect women's rights, but also, you know, looking at that movement they've been going through, no violence against women. So this is part of that.
And so that's how you're participating is through Zonta. Is that correct?
Well, the school district also wanted to take some initiative on this, so I think it's more of a whole community collaboration. I think it's important for Z Club, it's important for Zonta, but it's also something the school district and the community is interested in doing.
Yeah, I think it's extremely important, and I think it sounds like it's a wonderful program. Basically, the community should care about this event. It's very important for high school years especially. What is the age level that you find attending this course?
As far as I know, In Their Shoes training is mostly geared towards high school students. But I could see where it would be possible to kind of modify it so it could work in middle school, perhaps younger. But as far as I know, it's a high school initiative.
And so what can the community do to support this event? And will there be others, you know, that will be through the community?
Right, so I think anybody who works with teens could do this training. Let's just say you have a Girl Scout troop. I don't see why you couldn't do it with a group like that. So I think there's opportunities for those of us that work with teenagers to reach out and incorporate the program. But I also think that just in general, anyone should care about this. I mean, if you're a parent, this is happening to the youth. And some of the true stories they talked about, you know, people died from teen dating violence. It's not a joke. And it's something that we need to be able to have more discussion on. I think that some parents may not know how to talk to their children about this. It's kind of a sensitive subject, you know, like it's like talking to them about drugs. It's what do you say, what do you do, what's the right thing? And I think, you know, if someone sees the program, it really does help. I had a lot of teachers that week come to me and say, this is a really good program. You know, I know how to talk to teens more. I kind of understand this whole situation better. So I think there's a lot of opportunities for us in different ways to be involved. I mean, just making a donation to the organization, perhaps to help support In Their Shoes training.
Awareness and education.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk the Town.